Hey Book Dragons, I just want to kind of go through this vlog a little bit. I had planned to do 2 vlogs. I had planned to do a week of my first week of Aurelian vlog, and then I had planned to do my 24 or my 48-hour readathon with free from 4 paws in a book. But with my unexpected week, my mom had to fly somewhere really unexpected, so I didn't get to film every day that I wanted, and Monday off was not really a big reading day for me, so I didn't have enough footage. But I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. So you're going to see me say, I'm starting a new vlog. I'm not. I'm just kind of going all the way through. Especially because I do have to pre-film a lot in April just to get content out in May. And I want to be pre-filmed, so I want to have at least one video ready to go up by next week. So yeah, I hope you guys like the vlog. Let me know in the comments what you're currently reading. Let me know in the comments if you're participating in Aurelian, and I would love to know. And now back to past Laura as we start reading for Aurelian. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back. I just want to start my first Aurelian reading vlog. So if you know nothing about Aurelian, it's a reading-based, competitive sort of based readathon where you kind of take classes at this magical academy. And I am going to be a mind walker, so I have to read several books. So this week I'm going to focus on 3 books for this challenge. They're in no particular order, to be very honest, but I think I know where I'm going to start. So I'm just going to kind of go through. I'm a mind walker, so I have to take astronomy, alchemy, art of illusion, spells, incantations, cynics and divinations, conjuring, and lore. Lore will be included. It will be something kind of different. So I need to read Prom Chanted. Put a circle on the cover. I need to read Last of Her Names for something for spells and incantations. And I also need to read The Wishing Game for a book that has a game in the title. So where am I feeling called to? I am feeling called to, right now, I'm feeling called to Prom Chanted for some reason. I've had this book for so long on my TBR. It's from Morgan Matson. She's writing with Disney now, or at least for this series. And I'm going to start it. It's not that long, so I should be able to tackle it pretty quickly. But yeah, I'm going to start this. I'm going to give this book like 50 pages, and then I will give you guys an update. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I have an update and a time check. I just finished my workouts. It is 1:27 on Monday, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. I did wind up getting up to page 100 basically in Prom Chanted by Morgan Matson, and I'm having a super fun time with this. I always have liked Morgan Matson's writing style, and this is one of the first retelling books I've read from Disney. I get a lot when I go to ALA. I get a lot. I have a whole shelf full of them. I'm not gravitated towards them, but I tend to prioritize favorite authors, and Morgan Matson is definitely one of those. So basically you follow a main character named Stella, and she was just broken up with. She lives in California and she goes to Disney a lot, but she's had this plan with her best friend since they were little to spend the couple hours before prom at Disneyland. But her boyfriend breaks up with her and she's struggling. So she winds up going with her best friend and her girlfriend to this. And because she's got dumped, they have an extra ticket. They take this new guy from school, and then they wind up getting trapped in Sleeping Beauty's story. And that's all that I've read so far. They're very different. I will say it's very much hate to more vibes, and it's not always my favorite trope, especially when they've just met. There is a little bit of tension because when she got broken up with, not involved him, but he was there, and it caused a few things, complication for both of them. But I am enjoying it. I'm about 100 pages in. I would love to get to page 200 before tonight. I'm also watching The Artful Dodger on, I'm watching on Disney Plus, but I think it's actually on Hulu. It has Maya Mitchell in it, and I'm having a great time. Now, I'm also listening to Mr. Penumber's 24-hour bookshop. I will try to attach a photo at some point in this vlog. This book I'm intrigued by. I was under the impression this book was very cozy and how to do about books and learning. I'm sensing a mystery vibe, which I was not expecting, so I'm intrigued right off the bat. It's very interesting. It's very it has very mundane moments. and then it has like action. So like you basically follow this character who gets hired at this 24-hour bookshop, and he's just kind of like monotonously doing his job. He's not that impressed with anything that's happening. He doesn't really want to be there. And then people start coming in that are asking for this private collection, and things kind of go from there. So I'm intrigued. I'm going to listen to that probably tomorrow at work. It's raining and the puppy's sleeping, so I know that she's going to want to go for another walk. I also have to go to speech therapy tonight as well. But yeah, my plan is to keep watching The Artful Dodger. It's also April 1st, so like a ton of, TBRs have come out as well, so I want to watch those and not be too far behind. But I'm also making myself promise that I will keep going back and forth with my what reads. It was entertainment because it was a goal for April. So yeah, I'm having a fun time. I'm gonna get to page 200 in this, and then I'll give you guys an update. But I'm having a super fun time. I'm happy that I picked it up. It's been a bit since I read anything by Morgan Matson, so I'm happy that I picked it up, and I will be back with an update soon. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back. It was a bit of a busier Monday. We did a bit of shopping. I got some crumble cookies. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see those. But I did wind up reading to page 200 in Prom Chanted by Morgan Matson. I'm having a super fun time with this book. Like, I'm really enjoying it. It's just a fun time. I think that Stella is like, reminds me a lot of me. She's very regimented. She's very like scheduled. Things are not go according to her plan. And I think her meeting Aurora and Philip and the fairies in this magical land is really letting her like open up a bit. And I always say this about Morgan Matson wherever she writes. I haven't read her middle grade book yet, but all of her young adult stuff that I have read, she always tackles like self-discovery like really effectively in her stories, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't read any more of Mr. Penumbrum's 24-hour bookshop, but I will probably listen to that a little bit tomorrow. Tuesday is my slowest reading day because I don't have a ton of periods off, and I just have to do a lot of work on Tuesdays. But my goal is to maybe read to part 3 in this book. That is the goal, like get to page like 300 before I go to bed. But I do have a live show tonight for Millennial, so I may not read enough, but I want to read at least a little bit more and get myself ready for work. I always have a hard time sleeping the night before we go back to sleep, especially if we have a few days off. So my plan is to read a little bit more and try to catch up on YouTube. I normally do that in the evenings because I don't really want to watch a show. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So that is the plan. My plan is to read another 100 pages of this, and then I will give you guys an update tomorrow when I come home from work. I have rehearsal tomorrow too, so it will be a little bit of a later day for me. But I feel like once I read 100 more pages of this, I will be able to tell you where the story is going. I think it's going to be very predictable, but hopefully it will have Miss Morgan Matson's charm, because I am liking it. This is the first like retelling set in this way that I'm having a fun time with, and if you're interested in sort of like a unique take on like a prom story, I would pick it up. I will talk to you guys for another update soon. Bye. Friends, I am a little bit lazy today, and I don't feel like breaking out my whole camera because my again, sometimes weeks don't always go according to plan, but this month is going to be a bit more crazier than I thought because my mom is going to be gone for like 2 weeks. She had to make an unexpected trip to see her mom, so I am just trying to vlog when I can, but I have a very cute puppy over there, and if I get up, she's gonna get up. So it's Tuesday. Tuesdays are my longest day because I teach all day on Tuesday, and I teach 6 periods in a row, and then I have rehearsal. I actually love rehearsal. We actually had a really good rehearsal today. We started like staging the scenes, and they were off book, and as a director, that is one of my favorite rehearsals, but it's also one of my like most nerve-wracking rehearsals because I can't do anything. Like, I just have to hope that they know their lines and it goes well, and it did go well, so I was happy. But I did want to say that Tuesday is my day I get the least accomplished. However, I will say room-wise and classroom-wise, I'm making more progress. I think I'm really close to being done. I have to do like a couple of things tomorrow just to like finalize, and again, a lot of my stuff is missing because like I don't remember where I put it that's the danger of having like 5 different rooms. You put stuff a lot of different places. So tomorrow in the morning is my last time to sort of like flirt and not flirt, but like flitter about and find out where I left stuff, because I know there's still stuff that I'm missing. But yeah, there's a lot to get done tomorrow, so hopefully that will accomplish a lot, and I will be listening to Mr. Penunder's 24-hour shop or bookshop. I am liking it. I'm still a little bit confused. Like, I feel like it's very, very slice of life. But like it's not really like a loving a story book, because I guess the main character doesn't really love stories, and I'm missing that a little bit. But in contrast, Prom Chanted is very, very fun. It's a very like unique story because they're basically trapped in like Sleeping Beauty story. So basically like they go to prom, or they're gonna go to prom. They go to like Disneyland for prom, and they kind of get sucked into Cinderella's story, which is Sleeping Beauty story. And the guy, Reese, he knows everything about Sleeping Beauty, so he's convinced this is happening, and she's very, very analytical, and she does not think. But it's just, the one thing I've always loved about Morgan Matson's writing style is she really does like a clear self-discovery journey. And I'm liking this in this because you see Stella kind of go through this. Like, Stella is very, very by the book. She's very, very type A. And as this story kind of goes, she starts to change, or subtly change. And I'm really, really enjoying that. So I got up to page 254. So I'm like 20 pages in. I really wanted to get up to part 3 tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen. But she just had an unexpected encounter. And I'm just really having a fun time with it. Like, a very, very fun time. So I'm definitely happy I finally picked it up. And I'm happy that I picked up one of these like retellings, because I have so many from ALA and then I just never read them. But yeah, I'm liking it. It's a little bit fun. So I'm going to go read a little bit more, get up to page 312 is the goal for tonight. It's still a little bit early. Normally me and my mom are home on Mondays, so I can like relax, but she's not here now, so I have to take care of the puppy. It's also like raining all the time. Heavens, like so much rain. Oh, I'm like so sick of the rain. Like, I want it to like stop raining, because that's all it does. And this makes my shoes very, very wet. So I'm sorry for this crappy computer update. I'm just being like lazy. I don't want to get up my camera. But yeah, so when I get up to page 312, I'll give you guys an update. I hope it's tonight. That would be delightful, but we will see. So I'm going to go back to reading, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. So if you haven't fallen for pros in a book, it's basically you're paying like categories, but you're paying it for reading. So the first time you roll the dice, you're picking a prompt, and the second time you're choosing a letter, and that letter has to be in one of the words in the title. So here is my dice. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get 4, which is a 2024 release. Okay, that's good. I'll be very honest. I'm in the middle of a book. I'm in the middle of Deep is the Fen, or Deep in the Fen, by Lily Wilkinson, and I would love to make that a read this weekend, but I'm gonna follow this categories prompts as well. So I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna see what letter is, but it did just come out as well, so that's really, really exciting. Okay. Ooh, 5. Okay. Sorry. 5. Ooh, A. Oh, I actually have options for this. Okay, a 2024 book that has an A in the title. I have thoughts. I will be back. Hey, Book Dragons, I'm back. It is Saturday, so it is 10:51, April 6th. I just got home from taking the puppy for a walk. We had a fun adventure. I'm also listening to a book that's like not part of Scattergorathon, but I do need to read it for Jess from Peace Love Books. I'll link her below. Her book club, we're reading Northern Lights by Nora Roberts. I'll touch a clip at some point. But I am liking it. I really like The Search that I read last month with her, what had to do with dog training. Her books are very like women fiction-y with like a mystery element to them. This book, it takes place in Alaska, which I think is interesting. And it also has a male lead, which I don't think I've ever read from her before. All of her other characters have been female leads, so it's intriguing. I'm like literally like an hour in because the doggy was going for a walk. But I also got up to chapter 8 in ASAP by Axio. I'm really, really liking this. This is the companion book to XOXO, but it features a second chance, like you know, second chance friends to more romance, which I'm really liking. So you met Sori in book 1, and I'll show you. There's like a little picture of them in the front. I'll show you. I thought that was really, really cute. But you met her, and she's like very, very rich. Her mom works for a company that kind of is involved in the K-pop industry, and she's kind of connected loosely to this band that the boy that she loved was a part of. And now they're older, they have moved on. Her mom's goal was for always to debut as a K-pop idol, but she doesn't really want to do that anymore. But now her paths keep crossing with her ex Nathaniel, and there was a very interesting scene where she was on like a talk show, and they kind of told her to pick the most famous person from her phone and call him, and Nathaniel got called, and it was sort of revealed that he's still in her phone as her boyfriend. But I'm really having a fun time. It also, part of it takes place in Korea, which I think is really, really fun. I've never been to Korea, but it is on my bucket list one day. So yeah, I'm having a really, really fun time. My goal is to get up to chapter 18 and then give you guys an update. I don't know the plans for today. My mom is away helping her mom. Her mom is very sicker than we thought, so she's in Indiana for 2 weeks. So yeah, that is where we are with that. My puppy's sleeping. My dad's going to work today. I am going to read a lot this weekend, kind of relax. So yeah, my goal is to definitely finish this book today. I think it's doable. I'm also watching The Artful Dodger, and I'm also trying to watch some YouTube videos, so that is how I'm doing it. But I am really liking The Artful Dodger. Maya Mitchell's in that show. I will, if I can remember, I'll attach a photo of the picture. I'm watching it on Disney Plus, but I think it's a Hulu exclusive, but the deal gave them to put it on that platform, so that's exciting. Yeah, that's my thoughts. So far I'm gonna go read another 100 pages, and then I'll give you guys an update, but I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back today to start a new reading vlog. It is gonna be a weekend reading vlog. Sorry, my dog is licking my back. Inspired by Four Paws in a Book, she does a scat-agorathon every couple of months. I think it's like seasonal, and this is our spring version, so I'm really excited to play. It's been a stressful couple of weeks in the Morrow house, so it's nice to just kind of relax, explore into some books, and not really fret about anything else. All right, you're gonna see a very enthusiastic German Shepherd. I got home a couple of minutes ago, but normally on Fridays she knows I do work stuff. Like I come home, I do like the Instagram photos and stuff, so she's always like a little bit more ornery because I've been gone all day. Cassie, all right, yeah, you're gonna have to go then. Sorry, she sometimes is very, very cute, but she's also sometimes. So I'm gonna go get my dice, and then we will pick this clip back up. This is actually perfect because it was on my stack. I'll show you because I have it here. I have a stack of books that are just like books I want to read but don't really work to any prompts. So the one I pulled off, oh my god, I'm so excited I get to read this, is ASAP by Axie. Oh, my friend actually gifted it to me, which means I could use this for my bingo challenge that I'm trying to do, a gifted book. So yeah, I'm gonna start this. It's not that long. It's the sequel to XOXO, and this follows Sori and Nathaniel. I don't really remember them from book 1 because it's been so while since I read it, but I'm really excited to dive into this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go read maybe like till chapter 8, the first 60 pages, and I'll give you guys an update. Bye. Hi Book Dragons, I'm back. I just wanted to say today is my German Shepherd's birthday, so, well, the day she was born, not the day that we got her. But I did want to do a quick update. I did wind up getting up to page 200 in ASAP, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It is a second chance romance, friends to more romance, which is definitely my focus. I love those types of stories just because I feel like the history is already built in and it's really easy to fall for the characters. I'm having a really, really fun time. We're getting some close proximity. We're seeing characters from the first books. There's a lot of speaking of the birthday girl, there's a lot of caretaking. There's a lot of oh my god, what's her name? Not Jenny. That was from the first book. A lot of our main character figuring out what she wants to do with herself, and it's just a really, really fun time. I'm really having a fun time. My goal is to read another 50 pages before I go to yoga today. I don't know if I'm going to listen to anything today. I'm probably going to make this vlog super short. It's probably going to be like a 1 book vlog, which I don't normally do, but weekends are busy, especially when I'm doing other things. So yeah, I'm gonna go read another 50 pages of this and then I'll give you guys an update. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I just want to give you a bit of an update. I am sad to report that I was not able to go to the Abby Jimenez event today. My mom had to go out of town unexpectedly, but hopefully if all goes according to plan, my friend will be able to get my book signed because I really was excited for the event, but it just didn't happen. But I did wind up also picking up Ready for Not by Cara Stone again. I'm sort of just doing physical reads for this challenge because it's harder to get these challenges. These challenges are sometimes hard, so I'm just picking up whatever I want to listen to, and I had to take the puppy for a second walk today. But in that interim, I'm also watching Artful Dodger, which I'm having a fun time with, and YouTube videos. And I wound up getting up to page 144 in ASAP, and I'm liking this book quite a bit. I am a sucker for second chance romances. I am. And this one is really, really working for me. You have these two characters that were in a relationship. They were friends, and now they're kind of forced together in like a forced proximity relationship because the boy Nathaniel, I think that's his name, Nathaniel, right? Yeah, he has to kind of stay with her because he has to do something. He's basically part of a K-pop band and he wants to do some things on their hiatus so that no one knows about them. And he's kind of staying at her house. And I'm having a really, really fun time with it. I love seeing about the K-pop world through this author's writing because I really like how she writes it. I've read a couple other books with K-pop and none of them have like hit really, really well. But I really do like her writing style. And we got to see a cameo from the other characters in the first book, which I'm really, really happy about. I would love if all 4 of the boys get books. Like, I think Alexa from Alexa Love Book said that too, and I would agree. But I'm having a super fun time. So it's fun, it's quick, it's cute. There's a lot of cultural stuff and a lot of stuff about K-pop, but also their cultures. And I'm just having a good time. So my goal is I'm on page 144 to get up to 222 to give you guys an update. I would love to finish this book today, but I'm also going out to dinner with my dad at some point this evening, so I want to make that a priority as well. I listened to a little bit of Ready or Not by Cara Stone, which is a surprise pregnancy romance. Literally in the first chapter, she finds out she's pregnant from a one-night stand. There's a little bit of drama with her best friend. Her best friend has been trying to get pregnant and has not, but she got pregnant accidentally. So there's a little bit of like, I wouldn't say drama, but just like, you know, when you're having, there's definitely talk about infertility in that aspect. And I think she's gonna fall for maybe her best friend's brother. I don't know. That's not been revealed. I only read the first like 2 chapters, but I'm having a super fun time with it. So, and I am also listening to Northern Lights for Peace, just from Peace Loves Books book club, but I haven't read any more of that. So I'm gonna go read another like, I don't know, like another 50 pages of this and then give you guys an update. So far I'm having a really, really good time with it though. I think it might be a new favorite contemporary romance. I remember liking XOXO, but it felt a little bit insta-love to me, and this does not give those vibes because they've known each other for so long, which is definitely like a personal preference. So I'll be back for another update soon. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I'm trying to get everything all set up. Hi Book Dragons. I just wanted to get everything all set up. Here is my, you can't really stay here, but today's her birthday. But I did wind up getting up to page 250 in ASAP by Axio. I'm really enjoying this one. It is a fun time. It's a second chance romance. I think we've hit the crux of the story, to be very, very honest. This whole K-pop world is like so complicated because you know, being in the world and like dating and relationships really do have an impact on these performers, because if you're in a relationship, I think it kind of hurts your brand rep. So Sori and Nathaniel have been together in the past, and then they had to break up due to both of their fledgling careers. Cassie, why are you biting my wrist right now? Sorry, come here. Come here. Okay. Go see daddy for a second. Go see daddy. Sorry, she's really doesn't want me to film right now. I know what she wants to do. She wants to go for a walk. But I am really, really enjoying it. We're definitely in the depths of second. Oh my goodness, Cassie. Okay, go out. I have to film 2 clips. Scoop. But I'm like super enjoying it. I also did not listen to an audiobook this morning. I was listening to my podcast about gymnastics. We're heading into the Olympic season, but also for college, it is the end of their season, and they were doing a bunch of recaps, and a lot of the Olympians that I have followed are on college teams. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Once I get up to page 300, I will try to give you guys another update, so I will be back for that update soon. Hi Book Dragons! I'm actually here to wrap up this vlog, and I realized I never reviewed a book because this vlog, if you watch my introductory clip, was a bit out of sorts because I thought I was doing 2 vlogs and then I was doing 1 vlog. But I did wind up finishing ASAP by Axio, and I gave this book 4 stars. It was solid. I loved the second chance romance. I loved seeing the characters from book 1 again. It was a really, really fun time. I would love all members of XOXO to get books. Like, I just had a really fun time with this book. It was really, really fun. It was quick. It definitely took me like all weekend to read, but I was doing other things. Again, I'm trying to work on my entertainment balance, which has sucked for the past 2 years, but I actually really had a fun time with this and gave this book 4 stars. I also want to wrap up that I did wind up finishing up Prom Chanted by Morgan Matson earlier in the week. I finished it, I think, on Wednesday, and I really did like it. I gave it 4 stars. So I had 2 4-star contemporary books. This is definitely more fairy tale-esque, and this is more contemporary, but if you're looking for a K-pop series, I would check this one out. If you want a fun fairy tale retelling, I would check this one out. And then the audiobook that I finished was Mr. Penundum's 24-Hour Bookshop, which I only gave 3 stars to. I think I was a little bit misled on the concept of that one, but yeah, so I had a pretty good reading week. I'm about to go start my next reading week, which again, I'm really excited for. Again, it's always fun to see at the end of the week how much footage I actually have. Some weeks I update a lot, and some weeks I don't update at all. There was also another family thing going on. My grandmother in a different state is not doing well, so my mom had to go there, and when a parent is away, it always kind of throws your life into a little bit of chaos. But we are hanging in there, we're surviving, we're doing well. So just wanted to share that. If you saw me like vanish for a couple of days, that was why. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon for another video. Let me know what you're currently reading in the comments. I would love to know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.